Welcome to DoWaMyTi Live. This time at DoWaMyTi Live you can see how you can do your own marketing campaign within a few minutes. So before we start with marketing, we will just move quick to the person to see what's in for marketing there. So first of all, for each person you have a button for the newsletter, which means if it's green, the person had agreed to receive a newsletter from you. Just click on it, it becomes red, so it means no, the person does not agree to receive the newsletter. So let's stay with green. In general, opt-in, opt-out, you can see here, you can select it. So if it's opt-in, it's green. If you select opt-out, it will be red. And if you want to put in nothing because you don't have any statement of the person now, just push on backslash and you will receive the yellow one, which indicates that you don't have any information about it. So that for the moment. Here we have an empty space and we will take a look at this section a little bit later again. Just let's start with the marketing campaign now. So here we go on the marketing, and it's just this button, so just select this button. Now we have an empty space, but we already defined, as we did in the first DoWaMyTi marketing campaign target groups video, we created a few target groups. So let's move back to campaign, and we define now a campaign. We want to send out a newsletter, so it will be 2014 newsletter 2014, indicated as the current one, and there occurs a few fields which in general you can select in between the type, event letter, mailing, message, or even a newsletter, as we do now. Then indicate when. Today, it's the 11th of November. Let's say no cost. So the euro comes here from the global currency, which is selected as euro. You can switch it in the report, order, pipe and commission section. So here you can indicate which company execute the campaign. Maybe you have an external company which works for you, so just select here. So as we do it, a little bit fast, DoWaMyTi, here we go. So and in the next field you get all the employees of this company, so I will do the campaign. And now we can select any target group, and these are all target groups which are predefined here in the target group definition. So we have CXOs US, CXO US selected, and the newsletter. So let's move back to campaigns and let's take the newsletter ones. That's it. That's all what you have to do to define first a new campaign. So let's have a look at the campaign. Here are the persons which are selected, which agreed to receive the newsletter. What you have to indicate now is if the person had a landline, a mobile, doesn't make sense now, but an email. Email is important, so make sure that the systems does not calculate any person which has no email as indicated here. And we want to indicate as well, we only want to send the campaign to persons who has an opt-in, or even we don't know the stage, so this person here, which means two persons will receive an email. So on the one hand, me plus Kimberly. So that's it. Now we take a look at the message itself. So you can fill in here, let's say newsletter, and then just add the message. So let's say you will find the current newsletter attached. Your DoWaMyTi team. So that's it. And what you can do now is very simple. You can define an appendix, and I prepared here one. It's on the one hand a PDF, but as I don't converted it down, it's a little big from a data perspective. So what I will do now is just use the newsletter PNG, which is still the same, but it's smaller from a data perspective. So just fill in the file which is on your newsletter. Here we go, .png, which is on the desktop. That's important. It has to be on the desktop, but then it's all. So, okay, that's it. Now we defined the newsletter, and let's see what we can do with it. On the first thing is you can create an Excel sheet. Often marketing departments needs an Excel sheet with the data of your customer. They tell you, hey, can you give or create an Excel sheet? We need for XYZ for this target group. So you can do it very fast and easy. And as you saw, it's directly generated. So with all the information for your marketing department or even for the external agency, and you can send it direct. Here we go. That's the first thing. The second thing is just print stuff. So if you push the button here, you receive, I name it print, you receive a PDF where you can print afterwards all your for all people which attend the campaign, the letter. So print it on your company paper, whatever you have. If you don't have a company paper and you need a complete one, then you can use a PDF here. So I call it PDF, even open it on the desktop. Yes, here we go. So it's the same, but even with all the company information, and even if you need a letter food, you can define it in the price book section. So if you watch the DoWaMyTi live video for price books and orders, so you will see how you can create here a letter field, and it's all with the right persons in it. Dear Mr. Unger, dear Mrs. Rehbach, you will find. So for all persons, it's really created. So here we go. The next step is you can send it out via your email client. For this purpose, you just click here on email, and here we can see as each of the mails goes out. So it may take a few moments, but it runs automatically. So here we go. And this is sent by your own email address. So if you want to send it via an SMTP server, you should watch the video DoWaMyTi live about the target groups, because here's a little bit more info about the preferences for the mail server you have to fill in. But now we go back, send it via the SMTP server. So you'll be asked for your password just to make sure that, so here we go, that nobody else is sending out via your SMTP, and don't send spam via this channel. And even while it takes a moment just to send it out, so here it's finalized, and that's it. And even here we can see DoWaMyTi, you received a new mail. So let's take a look at the mail at all. Come on, hey, here we go. Oops. So here we go. I sent 2 mails out. So here we can see DoWaMyTi info, and here you can see where it comes from. The first mail I sent out was from my private address, which is recognized here via my email client. So that's the DoWaMyTi. That's how it looks like. And this is directly sent out from the SMTP server, which means the DoWaMyTi info. That's where it comes from, and it still looks the same. So here we go. That's the mail. And now let's go back to the employee to see what happened there. Just click on marketing, and here we go. So what you see is for each campaign you did, we did it, which is of this one, you can see when it happened, what it was. You even can click here on this button. An additional window will open and give you all the information about the campaign you ran at this time. So in addition, once you received a response from the person, regardless if it's an invitation for an event or whatever, just indicate it by click here if the person gave you any response on this. And the last thing really is, here you can see initiate generated by marketing. So let's take the newsletter SMTP. First of all, we go to all the initiatives of the company. Let's see where it is. Here we are. And here we can go to whatever initiative. Let's say here. Here, all the campaigns you ever run are listed. So let's say the SMTP is for this campaign. So it's revenue focus, the name of the campaign. Let's move back to the employee and to the marketing section. And now we see revenue focus. Here it is. So afterwards, once it's filled in the initiative where it comes from, you just can click on this, another window will open, and you receive direct the whole information and can work as well in this initiative. As it is an additional window, you can close it just by pushing on the red button. So here we go. That's it. Yeah, that's the way how you can create easy and even within a few minutes, campaign by your own. So thanks a lot for watching DoWaMyTi Live, and I hope we hear us back again. Cheers.